You can actually use your boredom, you can use your annoyance, your irritability, whatever feeling or emotion that you have in the moment to actually help you to become more mindful in your practice. Mindfulness isn't about zero thoughts. It's not about getting into this Zen state. It's about noticing what's happening with yourself. Every time you get distracted, you come back to the present moment. You realize and you actually become really good at noticing that you're distracted. It's not to Zen out. It's not to be in serenity. It's not to be in a full state of peace and acceptance. It's to just notice when you get distracted. The whole thing is that you're trying to build up that muscle and those reps over time so that it becomes more natural. So that you don't become good at emptying your mind. You become good at noticing how distracted you actually are. My name is Dr. Phil Sarpon. I'm a clinical psychologist, and this channel is dedicated to all things psychology, wellness, and graduate school. I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks to help you as it relates to mindfulness. The first one is using an anchor. Honestly, it can be as simple as having a coffee mug in your hand. The physical sensation of some form of anchor can actually root you and ground you into the present moment of the mindfulness state. Having something that's memorable for you in your pocket, maybe it's a necklace, maybe it's a watch, any type of physical sensation, something that has some texture to it, something that's cold, something that's warm, something that physically kind of connects you to the object is a great way to ground yourself physically, and then it helps orient you mentally to then focus in on what you want to be mindful of. And so using an anchor is a great way and a fast approach to actually becoming very efficient when it comes to mindfulness. Oftentimes, a lot of my patients will tell me that they just get bored when it comes to mindfulness. They don't really feel anything. They're kind of bored. They're zoned out. And that's when you know that it's actually working. When you're zoned out, when you're bored, you're actually in a state of calm. You're in that parasympathetic state. Your heart rate is low. You're not really thinking about all of the stressful things in your world currently in this moment. That's actually a good thing. I think one of the things that I tell people all the time is that they can feel guilty or shameful about not having good mindfulness sessions or practices. And that is counterintuitive and counterproductive to the work of mindfulness itself. The work of mindfulness itself is that you showed up and that you did it and that you attempted it and that you checked it off the list, and now you're going about your day, hopefully a little bit more mindful and connected to the things that are happening in your life. Do not forget to always look at yourself with non-judgment. That is the principal theme of mindfulness. You should not be judging yourself as you're trying to be mindful of yourself in the moment. There should always be that characteristic and that posture of non-judgment in that you showed up today. And that's it. Now you're just noticing what happens in your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your behavior, and in your body language. If you all have any questions, definitely put it down in the comments section below. If you have not already, please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you already haven't for more content that we would love to post. And with that, I will hopefully see you all in the next video.